That's all I have to say, people. This is all I have to say. It's been a while since you've seen him do this, so he is destroying that pillow. Can you see him destroying the pillow? Doesn't give a rat's ass. Muffining. I don't know if he's angry with it. Anyway, I'll just sit this way because I know y'all love him as much as I do. No. Couldn't possibly even match how much I love this cat. As crazy as he is. Don't you ever wonder what a cat thinks when he's muffining? Some cats muffin to go to sleep. Not this one. No, no. I don't know if he's seeking revenge in his mind over something that's happened to him in his past. But you know what? I'm happy to see him doing this today because last night he wasn't himself. I don't know if he was sick or anything of that nature. He just was not. He didn't want to join me in the living room, watch the Chicago marathon. He was under the bed. And then when I realized that I hadn't seen him in such a long time, I said, wait a minute, where is he? And I was calling, Tom, 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 and he was not having it. He said, I am quite content under the bed. Thank you very much. Stop calling my name. I really don't feel like being with you right now. For real. And then he would tease me and then come out and, you know, I thought he would just like hunker down with me on the sofa and then we both like pass out. But that didn't happen. And thankfully, I did not pass out on my Chicago PD in any of the Chicago shows last night. I was watching Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and Chicago PD, and I stayed awake for all three. How you like them apples? But he did not come and join me to watch any of them. Normally, he'll just like hunker down next to me, and he's like, Mom, you watch. I'm just going to sleep. He didn't even bother to do that. Look at those eyes. If he's not ready for Halloween, I don't know who is. But that's my baby. So, okay, let's get on with it because he's a little preoccupied right now. Okay, so I'm going to cover him so you can pay attention to what's really at hand. What is really at hand over here? Okay, I have done a lip look on this before, but I need to do more lip looks. Look at him looking over my shoulder. What the hell? Tom Tom. How you doing, boo-boo? Hello. You are bothering me, Mom. I'm muffining, can't you see? Okay, well, back to the matter at hand over here. I keep forgetting I have some magnificent red lipsticks. I have some magnificent red lipsticks, and I forget that I have some magnificent lipsticks. But we can't forget these. Look at this puppy right over here. What is it, you may ask? Well, let us start off with the liner, as we always do. NYX in the color Cabaret, lined and filled. Remember the Maybelline matte lipsticks? Well, this is a matte red. Matte, hear me now. This is number 690. Siren in Scarlet. I have done a lip look on this before. And here is Siren in Scarlet. Lovely, lovely, lovely shade. Loving it, loving it, loving it. It's a matte. You're not going to get any kind of shine over here. But it's a comfortable matte, a nice, almost semi-creamy matte, and it doesn't dry out my lips. It doesn't dry out my lips because, of course, I have my Carmex underneath. But you know how some mattes, even when I put the Carmex underneath, I keep saying it sucked out the moisture? Not this puppy. It reminds me of an NYX matte lipstick. Not as moisturizing, but nevertheless, it doesn't really suck out the moisture. Not that much anyway, not that much. Loving this lipstick, Siren in Scarlet. Love it, people. Love it. Okay, so that is done. That is that with that upon that. It was a day. It wasn't like, well, you know, I'm still doing that project. I'm still doing that project, people. I had to stop at like 10 to 5 because I'm seriously getting the carpal tunnel with all the cutting that I have to do. It's brainless work. It really is. It's brainless work, and I thoroughly appreciate it because it's work that takes me the whole day. From the time I come in to the time she hands me the work, go to lunch, come back, I continue some more, and then I have more for the following day. So this is going to be a project that's interesting, and it's for I found out that it's like for some kind of a fair that I guess we're putting on or something, and I'm cutting out the, you know, like the kind of giveaways, the little giveaways. So that's what I'm cutting up in abundance. Where he going? Oh, now he's gonna do his business. There we go. We don't need to see that, do we? So that's basically what I'm doing. It's tedious work, but I'm thankful for it because I really would be sort of kind of semi-bored and falling asleep at my desk. We don't need to have that, people. Again, the supervisor is talking to me. She even told me to drive home safely today. What's going on? I like this supervisor. I don't know if I'm going to have her all the time, but I like this one. So, yeah. Just play it under the radar, Nancy. Play it under the radar. You'll be just fine. That's all I have to say about that. It is the anniversary of my mom's passing today. I know I cut right into that. I didn't even give you fair warning or anything. 10 years. She's been gone 10 years. And of course, the second I start talking to her, it just wells up right in here. Miss her ever so. I've been thinking heavily about her this entire month. And I can see why. You know why I hate October. This is the reason. I don't hate October because of my mother. I hate October because of my mother's passing. I love my mother to death. So I have to talk to Pop and see if he's up for going to see her this Saturday. I think he will be, unless he's made other plans, but we don't know. I don't know. I'm the one that keeps up with the date of when things are. I even have to keep up with the date of his birthday. He don't remember. Oh, the energy saving of my AC has just stopped, which means it's below 72 degrees outside. Whatever the case is. Anyway, so I'll fill you in on whether we went to see Mom on Saturday. I'll tell you about it, I guess, on the following Monday. Other than that, that's basically it in a nutshell, people. That is basically it in a nutshell. I'm exhausted. But I didn't get to work at 7:30 this time. I got to work at, I think, it wasn't 7:45. I got to work a little before 7:45. I think I got to work at 7:40. 7:39-ish, 7:40. Not that far from 7:30. But for some reason, it was the day was a lot shorter. You know, and I realized I punched in yesterday at 7:27. Even before 7:30. So this check better be something else next week. I'm serious. It really better be something else. Excuse me. in the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. When I get to work, I get to work. Today, I didn't rush. I wasn't frantic or anything. I was just taking my time because I don't wake up at 5:45 anymore. I wake up at 5:30. So I have time to chill. I took a little 5-minute extra before I went to take a shower. You know, I'm just taking a chill. You know, I'm not going to rush. When I get there, I get there. I'm still going to get there early, no matter what. So that is that. With that, upon that, there are no other stories other than the fact that, well, maybe I guess this is a story. I came back from lunch, and the girl who covered me, the one who thinks she's part of a crew, but she's not really part of the crew, yeah, her. She said, your supervisor wants to see you. Obviously, she said her name. And of course, my heart skips a beat, like, oh, what the hell did I do now? So I said, oh, okay. So I went in there, and my supervisor told me that the woman sitting in the reception area, there's a reason why she's sitting there, and I have to make sure that she stays there because there are some important people that need to see her about something that she did that she wasn't supposed to do. So she said, Nancy, she can get a little loud and she can try to bully you. Try to control that. I said, okay, not a problem. I'm going to do my very best. So she said, if I hear voices raised, I will come out or come to get me and I will take care of the situation. I said, okay. Went back to my desk. Everybody scattered away, did what they had to do. Apparently, the word had already gotten out what this woman had done. So, of course, everybody's buzzing. All of a sudden, the reception area is very busy. Everybody wants to see who the person is and blah, blah, blah. So, finally, it just was she and I. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this woman to start, you know, talking loudly or, you know, getting an attitude. This woman didn't say a peep. She didn't say a peep. Then another person came in. And apparently they knew each other, of course. And they started to talk. Now, a coworker of mine comes out, of course. And now she wants to stand in front of my desk and start talking. But the both of us know what we're doing. I mean, I know what I was doing. I was eavesdropping and my ear was like Dumbo, just growing. And I'm trying to pay attention to what this woman is saying. And my coworker, who feigned interest in talking to me, really wanted to know what was going on because apparently she knew the story of this particular worker. So she was talking to this other person about it's not fair and how can the company do this to me? And, well, if they want to fucking fire me, then fucking fire me already. And I'm looking at my coworker and she's looking at me like, I gotta go. I said, okay. So then the people that needed to come to talk to her came into the office. And they all went into the conference room, closed the door. But the walls are rather thin, and you can hear everything that's going on. Voices were raised. I don't know. I couldn't exactly understand what was being said, but it was said rather loudly. My coworker comes back out, the same one, and then she fills me in on the situation that this particular aide, I guess you could call her, went to a client's house, didn't like what she saw, and walked out. Like, you're hired to take care of this person. You are this person's aide. This person needs assistance. What, you don't like what you see and then you just up and walk out and you leave the patient there by themselves? So that is what this woman did. And that goes against all kinds of rules and regulations. So I don't know if they up and fired her ass. I really don't know. But all I know is it was tense for about a good 30 minutes. This cat just up and scared himself. He does that. Mm-hmm. 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 And then looking at me like, what are you going to do about it? And then he walked out. So back to the story at hand. I don't know what's going to happen to this woman, whether they fired her or not. All I do know is later on in the day, my supervisor came out and she was like clearing or straightening some papers. And I asked her and I said, is everything okay with the aide's name? And she said, for now, it's an ongoing situation. I said, oh, okay, I understand. So this may take a while. I don't know if it's going to go to court or anything of that nature. Tune in. That was the excitement of the day. Other than that, 1 minute somebody's saying, it's raining outside. Next minute somebody's saying, oh, the sun came out. Next minute somebody's saying, oh, it got cloudy and cold. I'm sitting in. I mean, when I went to lunch, it was gray. No rain, but it was gray and kind of humid. When I came back, ooh, it's raining outside. Ooh, the sun came out. I said, what is going on with the weather? What is happening out there? When I left, up until now, rain. So I drove. Sometimes it was heavy. Sometimes it was light. Sometimes it was heavy. Sometimes it was light. This is the rain coming from that Hurricane Michael that's happening in Florida. Thankfully, we're just getting the rain tail end of it. Tomorrow, I don't think we're going to have anything. It's going to be back to normal. So there's your weather forecast for today. It is 6:07, people. I am tired. I need to go. These puppies speak volumes, can I just say? This is a lip, and it's a matte lip, and it looks absolutely sensational. And yes, you're not seeing things. Nancy is wearing eyeshadow. I'm starting to wear my eyeshadow again, people. Okay? So, there you go. I'll fill you in on everything that's on my face in the description box below. Okay, so October 11th, 2018. October 11th. Not Pop and I's fondest date in the month of October. But we get through it. We've gotten through it, and we will continue to do so. Okay? On that note, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, people. Okay? Now I'm working late tomorrow. So again, you may or may not see me. All right? I'm just putting it out there. Last Friday you didn't see me. But I hope that you will see me tomorrow night. We shall see. Tune in. I love you. Mwah. Bye now.